Good morning. Welcome to Faith Christian Church Children's Story. In the next several weeks and this week, we're going to be talking about the Beatitudes. And last week we talked about what the word blessed means. And this is a word that Jesus uses at the beginning of each one of his Beatitudes. We learned that blessed, if you say it blessed, it means something wonderful that you receive from God. And if you say blessed, it can mean experiencing the joy of heaven. When Jesus shared with his disciples the Beatitudes, he was telling them that they could receive a wonderful thing from God and experience the joy of heaven on earth. So this week we're going to talk about the first Beatitude. Jesus said, "Blessed is the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven." What exactly does this mean? Well, it means that we receive the gift of the kingdom of heaven when we empty ourselves and realize how much we need God. And to help us understand that, I have a container here. How many of you have played games where you have to fill the bucket or fill the container? During field day, we always play a game where you have to run to a bucket, fill your cup with water, put it on your head, and run back with it, and then pour whatever is left into the other bucket at the start. The team that fills the bucket with water wins. Anyone have marbles in a jar at school? Every time the class does something good, a marble goes in and you get a prize when the bucket is full. Some teachers even read a book filling a bucket, and kids try to fill each other buckets. Anyone ever play a game called Empty the Bucket? Instead of filling up the bucket to win, the first team that empties the bucket wins. Well, let's pretend this container is you. In this world, we tend to fill ourselves up with things like attitudes of pride. The world tells us, you can do anything you want, you can be the best. The world tells you to remind everyone that I can do it myself. I can do anything I want. I'm the greatest in soccer. I'm the greatest dancer. I'm so good at art. I am so smart. I'm smarter than all my classmates. I'm better than my siblings. I'm better than my class. I don't need anyone. I can do it myself. And then we come to God and we say, look at me, God. I'm so full of great things. Come into my life. I'm so great. And God looks at us and he says, how can I come in? You don't have room for me. You need to take these things out so I can come into your life and fill you up. When we take these things of pride and all these things that we fill ourselves up with, like I'm so smart and I'm so great and I can do it myself, and we empty our buckets. When we empty our buckets, we acknowledge that everything comes from God and that we need him in our lives. And then, when we're empty, then Jesus can enter our hearts and fill us with himself. Have a great week.